Welcome to the Nadia Sahari Show on blogtalkradio.com. Call in and chat with Nadia Sahari and her special guest. Here is your host, actress and author, Nadia Sahari.
Good evening, friends and superstars. How are you? It is June 17th, 2013, 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Well, we have an interesting guest tonight, and I'm so excited. I met him at one of the red carpet events, and we became friends, and he just got married, and oh my goodness, his life is just going crazy. So let me tell you a little bit about him. He calls himself Billynaire. He's so cute. He is the king of swag. Yes, he does swag. And he was born in Honduras City and was raised in South Central Los Angeles with his mother and his father. And he is quite a character, and you will be able to talk to him. And if you'd like to talk to him and ask him any questions, call 877-907-8063, and you can talk to Billynaire. Okay, so let me introduce Billy and to the Nadia Sahari Show. And welcome, Billy Cruz.
Thank you. This has been a great blessing, and I'm glad I'm here, and it's a big privilege for me. So I think this is awesome, and I think you're a great person, great show, and much blessings on your new project also.
Thank you. Should I pay you later or no? I'm just kidding.
Whenever you feel like it,
I did not prompt that at all. Okay. So, Billy, well, let's talk about you now, okay? So you call yourself Billynaire Cruz.
Yes, Billynaire Cruz.
Where'd that come from? How did that happen?
The funny thing is everybody asks me that because one thing, I guess they just love the name, or maybe the other because that's what they want to be. Actually, my real name is Billy, but just I needed an artistic name and became Billynaire, which it stands for a lot of different definitions, not only to elevate, but to become. That's what I want to become in the future, be a billionaire.
Right.
And if I told God one thing was that he gets me to a level like that, which I know he is, and I want to help out a lot of people out. And, the name Billynaire, it's just a testimony that impacts a lot of lives, souls, whatever you consider it want to be. But the name just came straight from heaven, if I could put it like that, if it's like that, or it just came from the passion of the heart, and it just has different definitions from, being not only successful, rich, to getting the fame, but it's also being realistic, and I think that's what the name stands for, being realistic of who you are. And I think each and one of us are billionaires. Even if we might not have it here, we might have it in heaven. And that's how I see it. And I do see myself like that.
Well, that is cute. So how did you get the name King of Swag?
Well, that one actually people started giving me the name because I'm very unique, very fashionable. If you see my pictures, like you see, I always have suits on, unique suit colors, combination colors, different type of swag. And I mean, the swag has a meaning. Like, I have a meaning, like the S, the W, the A, and the G has a meaning, which stands for someone who admires God. That's what the swag stands for. And I guess the reason they call me the King of Swag, not only because the way I dress, but because people just want to be like me. They follow me. They want to dress like me. And it's funniest thing because they always call me or anything, text me to give them pointers how to dress, how they look. You could kind of say I'm also kind of like a fashion director, And just I think it just came from the public that gave me that nickname, and I just put a meaning to it and some swag to it. Like, you know how you eat tacos and you put hot sauce on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I put the hot sauce on the taco, you know what I'm saying? I never sugarcoat nothing, you know?
So at the young age of 17, I read that in your bio that you were on probation, house arrest, you were locked up in jail twice, and so what in the world did you do?
I mean, it's not something I'm proud of. I mean, well, you know, you're young.
Well, you were 17. You were just a baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're young, you're dumb. And yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get any older, I think.
Well, you know, well, how was your childhood? Did you have a great childhood?
Well, actually, people would think, but actually I didn't. You know, actually, something like I said, I was keep it realistic, is that, which I didn't. You know, I grew up with an alcoholic dad. I grew up with a very also aggressive mom that was very overprotected and was always protected, looking out for me. And but my dad, you know, we used to have issues, and our relationship wasn't that well. So, you know, I grew up with a lot of anger. I mean, he used to physically abuse me, like, you know, beating me up with belts, cables. But I grew up with a lot of hatred, and, you know, I started living and hustling since I was 9 years old, and, you know, I got in a lot of fights. And let's just say everything starts in the house, and if you don't find the love at the house, you're going to find it out there.
Right. Yeah. Well, but have you forgiven your parents?
Oh, yeah. I could say that our relationship is 10 times 150% really good. And good. My parents are pastors, and you know, whenever I get a chance, you'll see me at church. You know, of course, no photos. No, I just yeah, we have a very unique relationship, and I love them very much. And I mean, I thank God for them, because they're always praying for me. They always give me the best advice, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be who I am now.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
So in 2005, you wrote your first gospel song. I also read that in your bio. And so you joined forces with your family members, Leo Cruz and Leo Bardelas, and you formed a group called G.O.D., God Over Demons.
Yeah.
Are you still in that group?
No, that was, you know, everything has its seasons for it, you know.
Yeah.
And I just got to say that that opened the door towards where I was elevating, where I learned and I understand that God blessed me with a talent with music. And, you know, it's amazing that people weren't so fond of the gospel music around that time. But, you know, it was amazing because even though they didn't like it, they would still accept it and buy it. And, you know, I tour all over the world, tour with my album, and impacted a lot of people. And, you know, it was just amazing how, you know, together with my cousin, my brother, we came united and we conquered a lot. And we got pretty known all over, from Central America to United States. And it was a very impacting group, and I would have never traded for the world.
Good for you. And you showcased your talent on, it looks like, a lot of national shows and international, like Alma and Telemundo and Time Warner Cable and KTLA and Extreme TV channel. Wow, you were on a lot of stuff. So
you know, I've always been the type that I like to conquer. If I put my mind to it.
Well, you're definitely you're definitely out there. I know from just meeting you. I mean, I can tell you're a go-getter. You go after what you want.
Thank you.
That's good. Yes, and in 2011, you decided to partner up with a different ministry. And you call and it's called Blue Diamond. And you tell us about Blue Diamond. Are you
Blue
still
Diamond,
with that?
No, like that's another season. That's like another chapter in my book. You know?
Okay.
I guess I have a lot of chapters, you know?
Yeah, you sure do. Oh, that's okay. We all have chapters. Some of us have like a whole set of books with many chapters. You'll have more chapters in the future. You're not finished yet. So you are a model and actor. You're a model, actor, and a recording artist right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I have one of your songs, and I think we should play it. I really like it. I do. And did you write the lyrics and the music?
Yeah, actually, I did. And the one who produced it was my producer, Tony Wynn, which is also called Pay Me. And that one single is being negotiated by Sony right now. So hopefully everything's going good. And what it looks of it looks like it's looking great.
Well, it looks like you might hit that Billynaire really soon then, huh? Cool.
Yeah, I would tell everybody, come on, let's go celebrate. I'm buying.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, well, let's play I Pray, written by Billy Cruz, and we'll be back and we'll take calls if you'd like to speak to him and say hi to him. And here we go. The phone number, 877-907-8063, and we're going to play I Pray by Billy Cruz.
That beat.
Follow your whole life until God blesses. What a beautiful wife. Come on. Man, I struggle through my journey very long. She's the one, right? How I feel like Adam, incomplete. She's so naive, makes me complete. And you know that I run elite. You always see me conquer defeat. So it didn't matter eyes or physique. Her attraction should have mystique. Let it always be sweet and real. I wanna have a ship, no cracks will seal. You will never see our love get killed. Even if we run TNT minefield, we can make it through any battlefield. We could do it all like the men of steel. Love for one another, her voice sweet water, now that's all that matters. Thought I never had her, love like silver platter. I wanted to know you, I wanted to hold you. I was fun, boo, and you had no clue. I was praying for you, baby. Please run like the name, you'll be so precious in my eyes. Now don't you pay attention to attacks and lies. I didn't even care what they were saying, even if they hate me. Just came. My lady, beautiful lady. Come on. I hope that you're ready. That's right. To take it so steady, like it, and become my lady. Return, my mind felt it burn. Talking in person made it confirm. I gave her the number this time correctly, cause I gave it to her incorrectly. Things got personal, it felt emotional. Love so hard became indisposable. I climbed the tower, I'm not a coward. Like Entangle, I'ma get that flower. 2 years later with a special kiss, souls connected with the Lord Jesus. Every moment we share, Holy Spirit was there. That shows that He really cares. That's what makes us a perfect pair. You're my wife, I declare. Without you I'll live in solitaire. Maybe I breathe cause you're my air.
Billy, I gotta tell you, that is beautiful. The words are beautiful. The music, I just love it, and I can feel and hear the swag in there.
Yeah, actually it was.
I bet you were. I could feel the swagging going on. Yeah, I love it. It's great. What are you promoting this? Are you doing anything with it? Are you?
Actually, right now, if you go to my page right now. On Facebook.com/Billynaire Cruise 19. Good, press like, and they'll send you the hit single. That's the only way you could get the single right now, because Sony hasn't given a brief detail to release it yet. But I could give it out for free.
Well, it's beautiful. I have it, of course, and it's like magnetizing. I you're drawn to it. The beat, melody, everything. It's just great. I like
Thank
it.
You.
You're welcome. I like it a lot. Yeah, and the lyrics, I mean, you can sure hear that from your heart. They wrote that from your heart. It's just beautiful. Did you sing it to your wife at your wedding?
Yeah, actually I did. I did.
I knew it. See?
That was like the second time I performed it, because first time I performed it was on live TV in Hollywood TV. HollywoodLiveTV.com. Yeah.
See, I only met you a couple of times. I've only seen you 2 or 3 times. I already know how you are. I just know you. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like we've been knowing each other for a long time.
That's true. I feel like I've known you for a lot of years. It's true.
Yeah.
You don't feel like a stranger, because you're so personable and so. You're humble. You're a really great guy. I like you a lot, and you're just really very unique, and it's nice. It's very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, are you blushing?
Yeah, actually, I am.
So tell us what's the future for you? What kind of projects are you getting involved in?
Well, actually, June 21st, I'm shooting my upcoming principal role. It's called Hollywood Tours. We closed that one, and it's for, I believe it's going to go from $20,000 through $50,000. It just depends. That's where we're looking at the contract right now, but it says we're going to start shooting for the 21st, and that's going to be one of my big roles that I'm going to be playing as a fugitive convict right now. Actually, if you see me right now, I do not look like my pictures right now. I have to let my beard grow. I've been letting my beard grow almost about a month, and then my hair I've been letting grow because I got to play a convict, and contrary to that, I cannot cut my hair or my beard or anything. So, yeah, I got to look like a caveman right now, and that's a good movie that's going to be really good. And also I got a movie coming out. It's called Tacos for Lunch with Joey Valdez, and also I got another project coming out. It's called Poker. And different projects right now. It's, the future, sky's the limit, I say, for Billynaire right now. And who knows, next thing you know, you might see me next to the president. I don't know. I shock a lot of people because the funniest thing is that every time they go to my page, every time they're expecting something new, and they're just wondering what's my next move, and I think that's a big blessing.
Well,
yeah.
You just keep doing what you're doing. You know, you're persistent, you're aggressive, you're you're going after your dream, and
yeah.
There's nothing, and nobody can do that for you. You have to do it yourself. And I have a saying that it is by choice and not by chances that we change our circumstances. And
totally right.
You have to make the choices, the right choices for your life and for your dream to come true. And
you have to.
Yeah, and you have to, and you're doing it. You know, you're doing that. So.
And it's just about proceeding and pushing hard, and it's the funniest thing is that acting, I don't really got that much years. I think I have less than a year what I've been doing, and I've just been doing a lot of stuff. I've just been meeting a lot of big names, small names, middle names. I work with Akon. Our music video is about to come out, me and him. Then it's called One in the Chamber. With Akon, with Blake Shelton. I met from hanging out with Mark Cuban to Ron Jeremy to the Wayans brothers to who else? I lose count. I mean, the industry's so small. Even Pauly Shore that I did a music video with.
You did? Wow.
Yeah. It's really funny too. Down there.
Yeah, that's great. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Well, you're going in the right direction, and you've transformed you. You've transformed yourself, and you're going for your dream. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm proud of you. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and actually also coming out with a movie with Ron Jeremy. It's called Silent Screams. You could go on YouTube and you'll see the trailer and everything.
Okay. Let me ask you do have a book published, is that right, called Billynaire?
Yeah, actually I'm working on it right now. Right now I'm doing a little, you know how you work on a project and you still don't feel like ready and you still want to put more stuff into it. It's like that right now.
Yes.
It's called The Book of Billynaire.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That is cool. Okay. Well, go ahead.
I was going to say, and also right now they're talking to me about doing a reality show. And they're also talking to me about writing my own script with the movie, which I'm writing right now. And I got so many projects going on right now, and it's just awesome. And, I can't wait to surprise the people what I have. It's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be bringing out, and I'm going to be updating a lot of stuff on my website.
Oh, good. So we'll talk about your website and all your contacts here in a few minutes. So is there, there's a lot of young people out there that were in your situation or might be in your situation, and they want to get into something like acting or modeling so what was your inspiration to get into acting and modeling and doing what you're doing? What inspired you? Who inspired you?
Well, first of all, always God, and second of all, I have to say Chris Tucker. I think he's the greatest. I think he's funny. I can't wait to meet him. My best advice, like I always give everybody, to older to younger, because it's funny because even though they're older than me or younger than me or my same age, they're always calling me at any time, texting me at any time to counsel them, to give them advice. I'm telling you, if I would charge for my advice, I'll already be a billionaire. Yeah?
You and me both. I've been doing that for a lot of years. Exactly. I agree. Yeah, but that's okay. I don't. I'm happy. I'm happy doing that. So, and blessings come in different forms. Yeah.
And it's a great feeling. I mean, anything I would tell people is be a go-getter. Get away from the negativity people and go with the positive people. And if you have nothing but negative people around you, use it as your motivation, because they wouldn't hate on you or say something bad about you if you're not doing something right.
Right.
And you have to love for what you do. You have to know what you want. You know what you want. You go for it. Be a go-getter, like you said. And, they'll ask me always, hey, do you plan from 10 years from now, 20 years from now? No, I never plan nothing, because nothing ever comes out right when you plan something.
Right.
And, you just go base on life. You live it up. Whatever you got to do, live life, to an extent, and just, expand, network, do what you got to do. Don't quit on the first no. If a door closes, go look for another one. See, I had a lot of doors closed in my face, and had people tell me, oh, I'll call you back, and they didn't. But that should never stop you. You got to keep going, because you know what? If that's what you really want and that's what you feel like that's the purpose for you, then go for it. Nothing should stop you. You should be like a soldier in the field with a gun, killing the obstacles, your enemies.
Mhm.
Be like David, take down Goliath. Do what you got to do.
Mhm.
That's how I see it. And that's why I tell you, be a go-getter. A wise man said once, he said it was too much money ain't enough money.
Well, I think that that's true. That's true. But, everything works for the best. Everything works out the way it should work out. And the main thing is to focus on what you want and on your dream, and you will achieve it. As they say, there's that saying also that see it, believe it, and achieve it.
Yes. And there's also another saying that says, hustle, loyal, and respect.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And also, tough times never last, and tough people do.
Yeah.
So, yes. Well, let's tell the audience how they can contact you and about your network, so they can see your work and see what you're doing, and tell them again how they can get that free song.
Oh, well, they could go to my page, my artist page, BillynaireCruise.com, which right now is under construction. Just leave it simple for you, so you don't have to go through all this. Just Google it and put Billynaire Cruise, and I'll be the first one coming out. I will just leave it as simple as right there, and all my information will come out.
Okay, wonderful. Well, you know what? You're amazing. You're incredible, and you are a swagger. And you are a fantastic human being, and you're a humble person. And I think I believe that you are going to achieve everything that you want to in this life. You just stay focused. I think there's a phone call for you. I just noticed. Hold on 1 second here. 7146. Would you like to talk to Billy?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi, Billy. Guess who this is?
Is this who I think it is?
Yes, darling, it is.
Oh, wow. How you been?
Good. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, wow. You're my biggest fan.
I am. You're doing amazing. Yes, it is who you think it is.
Well, you can say who it is if you'd like to.
I don't think so.
No,
okay.
She's too gangster. I think she's too gangster for everybody.
Oh, she is.
But
you call her the hood granny, because she's straight out of the hood.
I'm the hood granny.
Well, thank you so much. He is quite a character.
No, he is. He's amazing, and he knows my granddaughter and my son. And it's just a nickname they gave me years ago.
Yeah, that's great.
Because I love all the kids. And I want to congratulate you on your wedding, and you look both awesome, and you're doing great.
Thank you.
And continue.
That means a lot. That means a lot.
You know I was going to be on that phone.
Yeah, I already know. I never doubted you for a second.
Bill, thank you. Well, I'll let you go just in case somebody else, and you know my prayers are always with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling.
Oh, you're welcome, and please keep on trucking. God bless you.
Okay.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. That's great. So, wonderful. So, well, thank you so much, Billy Cruz, for joining me, Nadia Sahari, here on the Nadia Sahari Show. It was a great pleasure, and I'm glad that we're friends and that I met you, 4 months ago or so, maybe. And I'm glad that we met, and I'm sure that we'll see each other again.
Definitely will. Won't be the first or the last.
That's right. So thank you so much. You're wonderful, and I look forward to seeing you again and meet your new wife.
Same here.
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for being on my show. Okay, great. Keep up the good work. Okay.
All right,
bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
That's Billy Cruz. Thank you so much for listening in, audience and listeners, and I appreciate it so much. And remember not to text and drive. So thank you so much for joining us here on the Nadia Sahari Show, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Good night.